What's up guys, Balmont speaking. So Forbidden West just dropped a few days ago and I thought this would be the perfect opportunity to kick off our new segment where I bring fun facts about games for your enjoyment. And today, I'll be bringing you 10 fun facts about Forbidden West's predecessor, Horizon Zero Dawn. So as always, hit the like button, subscribe to support us, and get comfortable because I'm about to take you on a ride. This is Betcha Didn't Know. Number 10. The original map was much bigger. Zero Dawn's world map was originally going to be gigantic. To be precise, it would have been 50 times the size of what players got in the final release. However, Guerrilla Games soon realized that a gigantic map would entail a tremendous amount of work as to not have a huge but empty world. So it was cut down to what we have nowadays, which in my opinion is a good thing. Zero Dawn's map is already more than generous, don't you think? Number 9. Human enemies were not intended. Well, at least not originally. In the game's early designs, Aloy was meant to fight nothing but machines. However, Guerrilla eventually decided to introduce human enemies sometime during the later stages of production. That's probably why so many of us felt that the combat against humans almost felt like an afterthought. Maybe this was done to generate more connection to the game's world. After all, fighting humans makes it much more relatable than just fighting machines. Number 8. It was the most expensive content ever produced in the Netherlands. The 47 million euros spent in Zero Dawn's production made it the most expensive form of media ever made in the Netherlands. Good thing for Guerrilla Games, the game was extremely well received, huh? Number 7. Evil chihuahuas. Now, we all know that every machine in the game was designed to look, feel, and act as authentic and distinct as possible. What you probably don't know, however, is that the Watcher's voice actually comes from a chihuahua. Yes. So now I know why I get the goosebumps whenever one of those machines tracks me. God damn it. So, enjoying this video so far? I really hope you are, man, because I love making videos for you. Now listen, this isn't my full-time job yet. I still work on my videos on my spare time. So if you want to help me change this reality, then I'm going to leave the links for both my Patreon and Buy Me a Coffee systems right in the video's description. And to all of you who are always helping us out in some way or another, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. Now, moving on. Number 6. Aloy could have ended up riding a real horse. Yes, at some point throughout the game's creation, the developers considered having Aloy riding a real horse. However, this idea was soon discarded. The reasons for it aren't clear, but I pretty much rather have Aloy ride a mechanical beast than a flesh and blood one. What about you? Let me know in the comments. Number 5. Zero Dawn and Death Stranding are related. Besides master game creator and father of Metal Gear Saga, Hideo Kojima's Death Stranding using the same Decima engine Zero Dawn uses, Guerrilla Games' open world title has 3 collectibles that reference Kojima's latest game. The Stranded Figure, the Stranded Necklace, and the Stranded Shackles. By no means this implies both games happen in the same universe, but I always smile when I find little Easter eggs like this. Number 4. A monkey wrench into Zero Dawn's gears. You see, in Zero Dawn's initial concept days, a moderately known game was released with a very similar feel to it. It was Ninja Theory's Enslaved, Odyssey to the West. Not wanting Zero Dawn to feel like it merely tailgated Ninja Theory's game, Guerrilla Games decided to bring in a steampunkish aesthetic. Now here's a fun fact about Enslaved, Forbidden West. The game was based off the Monkey King Sun Wukong. I probably barked the pronunciation of this name, so let me know in the comments if I did so. From the Chinese tale Journey to the West. And if you're a Dragon Ball fan, then you probably know that it drew heavily from that very same legend. Cool, huh? Imagine that, a little Goku in the world of Forbidden West. Oh, I'd pay good money to see that. Number 3. It was originally a co-op title. Now here's one most people don't know, myself included before I started research for this video. Horizon Zero Dawn was initially meant to be a co-op title. However, soon after realizing this would have several implications for the game's pacing and narrative, Guerrilla Games ditched the idea and went for a single-player campaign. And I'm glad they did that, aren't you? Now, while I certainly enjoyed the game as a single-player title, I always thought about how hunting a Thunderjaw with a friend would have been cool. What about you? Number 2. Aloy is actually a real person. Now here's one that really took me by surprise. Nowadays, it's pretty hard to tell whether a character's model was made up or actually based on a real person. I myself was sure Aloy was a made-up design. However, Aloy's beauty comes from real-life actress Hannah Hoekstra. Yes, she's also from the Netherlands, and word has it that as soon as the game's director saw her, he just knew her likeness would be perfect for the game. Now, I haven't watched any of her movies yet, you know I'm always working on videos for you, so I don't really have a whole lot of free time, but let me know in the comments if you've ever watched one of her movies and have any good ones to recommend us. I'll be sure to give them a watch when I have the time. Number 1. Lego T-Rex. Yes, the almighty Thunderjaw was the very first machine created by the developers. We all know it, we all love it, and probably ran away from it on more than one occasion. I mean, just look at the damn thing, it's beautiful, majestic, and dangerous, like a T-Rex should be. What you don't know is that during the development stages, this apex predator looked like a Lego kit for children. Let's take a look. This is hilarious! However, it was actually done like this to flag different parts of the machine that could be either shot or destroyed. This is actually quite common in the early development stages of any game. But you know what, now that I think about it, if I actually saw this running after me, then I'd be running for my life. So, have you enjoyed this list? If you did, then hit the like button and subscribe. This will help us out tremendously. And if you wish us to help keep the channel going in a more direct manner, remember we have a Patreon, Buy Me Coffee system, and YouTube's own membership program. It's all below the video, baby. So I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I had fun making for you guys. This was Belmont speaking to you, and I'll see you next time. Later.